Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to demo you um, our Close CRM integration with Project Blue. For those of you guys that don't know, Project Blue is a iMessaging service that allows you to send and receive Blue iMessages directly through your CRM without having a physical device handy. So you can do kind of like conversate with a contact, client, prospect directly through your CRM, or you can have iMessage automation set up. You can have devices aligned to each of your separate users to keep those kind of conversations separate, whatever it may be. And obviously the goal of this, guys, is to increase conversion, right? Everyone knows that blue messages are just they're very sexy. It's like you don't need to have specific opt-out language with A2P. It's easier to kind of gain the recipient's trust. And I mean, I'm sure the product kind of explains itself. So I'm going to show you guys real quick in Close how we set this up. So we have our private integration, if you will, um, on our Close account. And if we come into the authorized apps, really simple install. So you'll see, once you book a call with us and kind of understand, and we understand if you're a good fit for our service. We'll give you the install link, get everything set up, and it's just a couple clicks. You can see here in the authorized apps. And I'm not going to do a demo on Close, the actual CRM. For those of you guys that don't know, it's a very simple, and I'm sure if you're watching this, you're obviously familiar with their platform. But it's a very simple CRM built for speed. It's not too extensive on kind of the workflows and automations, not as extensive as say like HubSpot or High Level. But again, I'm not going to get into the specifics here, but very simple kind of CRM. And in this account, I've created a test contact that we can go into. So when you install our app, if I've created a test contact, so we'll come into Dean Test here. And now that I've loaded my contact, I have my phone number here. I've just blurred it out for the time being. Once you have the app installed in the activities, you'll see this kind of send iMessage. Really simple to access it directly in their interface, so you don't have to have another kind of platform to go out of. But we can say, "Hey, how's it going?" And we're going to send a message, and then I'm going to overlay my iMessage app on this display to show you the incoming message. So let's go ahead and do that. And I've also just included a video of me messaging back, so you can see that we get incoming messages back, which is really cool. So you can kind of see in the activity log, um, sending and receiving messages. And of course, we can configure this to certain users. So, say maybe not all your reps want a device, or maybe just the appointment setters want a device, or maybe the closers only want a device. So we can kind of configure that in the back end, if you will. Um, but yeah, all of that's set up. Uh, and one thing I'd like to point out as well, so in Close, the workflows is kind of very limited. These are just some test workflows that I've loaded in the account. So we don't have too much control there, other than just some simple tasks. So this is kind of where we handle a lot of our automations outside of this. Included in our service is, so say you want to set up automations to with the blue eye messages. So when a trigger does come in, right, new lead comes in with their, the contact type being such, right? Maybe it's a certain type of prospect. Then we can configure those iMessage sends on the back end, essentially outside of Close, but we can relay that information back into the CRM. So if we go back in here, we can have access to all of that from the automation. So say something fires and you contact created, we can then input that information back in here, if that makes sense. So we can have the whole two-way kind of conversation. Obviously, you get the timestamps. And this, again, this is just kind of one of the limitations of Close. It's great. It's really great at a lot of things, but, or it's not really great at a lot of things. It's actually, it's good at a few things, really good at a few things. It's very simple, clean interface, but it does lack in features. as mentioned, not like the other CRMs. But that's kind of where our service comes in, is we're able to build these automations in the back end using our iMessage service. So I hope that makes sense, guys. Um, Let me know if you guys are interested in booking a call and getting set up. Again, guys, it's very simple. We'll do all of the lines. We'll set up all the phone lines, the messages, get the devices set up, integrated in your CRM, and you guys can just with a couple clicks start sending blind messages to your clients. You can use your existing Close CRM, and if you don't use Close, we also support HubSpot, High Level, and I believe Salesforce. So yeah, guys, just let me know. If you're looking to book a call, we can kind of explain more about our pricing plans, how the integration works, what the limitations, who this is good for, who this isn't. But yeah, I hope this was helpful. Just wanted to show a really quick demo of a two-way SMS, and yeah,